Israel Adesanya went into bat for him just recently.
Dan, another one of your good friends. People say, he's washed up, he should give it away.
Who's people? People. They don't know shit. Who the is people? Yeah, these people never fought in a day in their life, so they should shut the up and eat their Cheetos.
What gives you the confidence that he can turn around the form that he's been in to, reinvent himself?
He's had, I don't know what people are talking about. He's had just killers after killers and killers, and he's beat some, he's lost some, but this is the game we're in. People are just stupid. So, there's no comeback story or whatever. People are trying to make that narrative. He's not washed up. I don't care, whatever.
Alex, your thoughts?
Yeah, man, you can see that obviously, hurt him a little bit to hear things like that, and I totally understand. And he's right, exactly when he says with Dan Hooker, like, look who he's fought. Okay, you got to remember the guys he's fighting, and he's the type of guy that'll do it on short notice against absolute killers, like Islam. Had a big win, and then literally 3 weeks later, short notice fight someone like Islam.
Yeah.
And then had a couple of fights like that, and obviously Arnold Allen and things like that. These are guys some of the best this sport has to offer. And you lose to some of those, and then people will say, like, you're done. It's pretty fun. I know he's not done because I trained with him last camp. And put it this way, he was looking good. I had some very, very good rounds with him. So he's definitely still firing, still going good, and he'll be back. And again, people are going to doubt, and people are going to say things. I've had to do with that a lot, and nothing's better than proving people wrong sometimes, you know what I mean? Sometimes you could use that as a bit of energy, a little chip on your shoulder and use that as fire and go and prove people wrong. Maybe they're not trying to, maybe that's what they believe, they're probably not trying to hurt his feelings with it, but you can still use that as fuel and just be like, all right, I'm going to show you.
How do you think he'd go against someone like Tony Ferguson?
Well, I know he's pushing for that, and I think that's a perfect fight. I think he deserves something like that, especially, what he's done for the UFC, fighting killer after killer. Short notice, you name it, while everything was happening back in the last couple of years. And, it's what he's done for the promotion. I think he's owed something like a Tony Ferguson, a big name like that, and a fight that, I think is very winnable for him anyway. I think he could still beat some of the best in the lightweight and featherweight, you know what I mean? It's just, obviously, when you're at the top, anything can happen, and people are just seeing the last couple of outcomes and thinking he's done, but he's not. And I think a Tony Ferguson fight would be incredible, and I'll be rooting for that one. I might have to push for that as well.